against another entity they've done business with or they've been aligned with in the past, right? And like I said before, to be an artist, to really get far enough to be a rapper, especially like a rapper, right? You do have to be an extremely selfish person, take risks. It involves a lot of being broke for a super long time. And most people who try to be a rapper, they never actually make it, right? And also smoking weed is a part of it. I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, being a weed smoker comes with certain behaviors. And what you guys are seeing is like also what it looked like for an artist to have control over their own image, to do what they want with their image. And what Rick Ross is doing is, I mean, now it's like he's wearing the armor of legacy. His legacy is so strong, it's hard to say, you look like a fucking cornball. Rick Ross is on here conducting himself like a cornball and not an OG. Like getting up there and saying shit that sounds genuinely like bullshit. Saying, we don't want to see you lose, homie. Real niggas don't do that. We want to see you win. If he would have started with, I know I did a record. I know I jumped in there. I know I tried to boss my way into it. I tried to my way into the whole thing. And you really should have your way out of it. As soon as you started, that made no sense, especially given you're older. When you older, you have to respect when you older than people, and there's certain conversations you can't have. If you want to be the OG or the older, or at least the older person, or want the respect of I'm older than you, you have to move differently. Rick Ross wanted to have it both ways. He wanted to have it both ways. You want to have it both ways, and you can't have it both ways. Rick Ross, you want to be a competitor. You want to be, you want to throw your hat in the ring with these younger guys, even though like Drake is not young, but they're younger than you. So you want to throw your hat in the ring with these young guys to kind of see if you still got it. You want to still be relevant and whatnot. But here's the thing though, you supposed to be relevant for rapping. That's nothing that we got to hold niggas accountable for. You should be talked about for rapping. Because that's what you do is rap. And maybe Wingstop, because you do got some Wingstops. And I started recently eating Wingstop, and I've become a very big fan of Wingstop, okay? I like the mango, was it mango honey? The sweet Hawaiian? The hot honey rub? Hey, listen, I rock with it all, you understand? So, we're going to play a little more of this back and forth, man. So, I'm not really understanding why I had to go this far. No, so I'm sorry, my bad. I do understand. Another reason why this whole thing went this far is because Rick Ross did not want to admit, yo, my feelings were hurt. Okay? Because that was very accurate. It was very accurate, and it called him out on his behavior. And let me tell you something. If you want to know, you other glazers. If you want to know when a nigga's mad, right? Whenever you start seeing black men act like women and act like black women in particular, because all men have experienced having a back and forth with a woman, and you guys are going back and forth, or it's getting heated simply because you gave an accurate critique or accurate assessment of their behavior or what they were doing, or basically calling them out when they did something wrong. Always pay attention. Matter of fact, Rick Ross voice. Always pay attention to how people act when you call them out. No, but seriously though, he didn't address their points. Because you responding to them and addressing them based off of that sound clip, and you are weird. And you can't come up with no good reason. And the fact that they pointed out that, yo, when you gave your reason for why you was in the beef, and French did not substantiate that claim, he didn't support it and say, yeah, you know, we was real tight in the group chat. I don't know. But he basically said, yo, nah, I was good. I never was beefing with homie. I never had no problem with him. It's the verse. Rick Ross is telling people that, yo, you know, he ain't clear a verse for my man French song, so here I am. Nigga, that's not enough. That doesn't make sense. You've lost confidence in what makes you you. You've lost confidence. You lost confidence in what makes you interesting. People not excited for the album. The album is next month. There is no anticipation for this album when it should be. I hope it's good. Anyway, so this is Ross really crashing out. So at this point, nigga, he talking about Maul's mother. So if you guys don't know Maul from the Rory and Maul podcast, Maul is the younger brother of Biggs Burke. All right, I guess that's his half brother or one of his brothers, right? So that's his brother, and hip hop from Rockefeller. All right. So I don't know how, but Rick Ross somehow drags the whole family into the shit. Let's check it out.
Don't nobody love y'all. Damn. So, but you other dicks love you. I'm a Burke. You got somebody that love you. You got somebody that really love you. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, oh, and I love that person too. So, but you other dick sucking minions, you other glazers, don't nobody love y'all. They don't love y'all. Streets don't love y'all.
So, what do you do when you're embarrassed? What do you do when everybody is publicly laughing at you? People are saying, bro, you're not the actual boss. If you gotta listen to somebody else on something you're doing, you're not a boss, you're still a worker. Now, Ricky Rose was left with two options. He could easily stop beefing with Rory and Maul or double down. This is some wild shit, you guys. In an attempt to save face, Ricky Rose is now crashing out. He's now officially gone from going at Maul's brother, Biggs, to Maul's mother. That's right, you guys. His mom that also has nothing to do with this situation.
Facts.
This is now personal, you guys. It was all fun and games. Couple jokes here, couple jokes there. But now you're going after the man's mom? And keep in mind, this is also Biggs' mom.
Nah, I don't know, it was a fun and game. He called them nigga. He basically said SMD to them niggas. That's what he said. We start mentioning situations where men have a penis in their mouth. Nah, that's not fun and games. That's some serious shit. You know what I mean? Some serious stuff. So yeah, Ross is getting really out of character, or maybe this is always Ross' character. Like, you know what I mean? I'm saying, like, because before artists didn't have social media, artists couldn't just put out a video, right? And this is why, like, a lot of artists cannot be having a phone all the time. If a lot of artists have their phone all the time, or if they have access to their Instagram or their Twitter and stuff like that, yo, crazy shit happens.
As well. This absolutely makes no sense. Here's what Ricky Rose said.
It's a beautiful day to be a boss. Let me go out here in the ocean and see if it's any seaweed that needs to be cleaned up, because I know I got some minions that would love to clean the seaweed up. Barefoot Chronicles. Let me see if there's any seaweed.
Yo, what?
For the white boy and the black minions. Oh, I got motion. Rory and Mally Mouse. I got this right here. Come get a rake and you get this up. And we hate people who litter in our beautiful backyard. So Rory, Mally, come get this up. Yep. But this is a great opportunity, Mally. So Mally, a friend of mine asked me to spare your brother, but I don't have to spare your mother. Yeah, your mother, Mally.
Nigga,
so
what?
Your mother, I want her behind the bar 7, Luke Belair, and changing the channel. I don't want the remote. I want your mother, Mally, doing that. The white boy could be on the grill. The dude that sit on the floor, he could just get the algae and seaweed out of the ocean. I want him to get all the seaweed from over there.
This is not making no sense. I'm not really getting where the hell you going with this. Like, I'm like, what? All right, so you basically saying that you want to turn the Rory and Maul podcast to your slaves, and you want to turn Maul and Maul's mother into your slave. Well, I'm sorry, you want Rory to be your slave, and I don't get it. I don't get it. He talking about cleaning the seaweed up. I All right, are you saying? All right, I think he started this joke off wrong. I think if he just started with, I know y'all struggling and you need money and the podcast ain't doing good, and here come my joke about, yeah, if you want, you come and clean my pool, nigga. Like, all right, that make more sense rather than whatever this is. You know what I mean?
To over there.
Over there.
And I want your mom, tell your mama, your mama, to come cut on forensic files right now. Right now, Mally. Somebody do me a favor and Google Mally's mom's name and where she works. Because I want her to come and cut on the Kevin Hart roast. I want the Kevin Hart roast on. I don't want to use this no more. Rory, Mally, the Joe Button Jr. Varsity Squad. Come on now. Come on, guys.
Oh, man, I don't know, bro.
And ain't nobody gonna step up and speak on your behalf.
That's a fact. I don't know, Ross.
A solid nigga.
This dark skin privilege right here, and this dark skin privilege going out of control. Simply out of control. If you got a hater in your life, okay, you gonna have to step up. You gonna have to stand up. You can't be afraid. You gotta tell. You gotta look them in the eye and say, "Hey, hey," like Cuba Gooding Jr. in Men of Honor. Hey, you a fucking hater. Knock it off. And do this too. Like, and also do one of those to him. Nah, but real talk though, he is freestyling. He has not even thought about, what do I want to say? What do I want to get across? He's just turned the camera on. Like, what the hell is this? I mean, now I get. I mean, I do kind of like the joke about, you know, I don't want to use the remote. I want her to change the channel. But there's this. I feel like I'm on the other side of the joke. I feel like you have a storyline in mind. Listen, this is where creativity gets out of control. I think in your mind you can see that being funny, and you're visualizing all of them playing these roles and whatnot. But for us, it's like we're all lost. We're all lost. You want Zill with the drip to clean up the algae. For some reason, you want Rory to grill cheeseburgers, and you want Maul's mom to be there to change the channel. It's nasty work, man. All right, man. We're going to cut it for right now, man. Y'all enjoy y'all day, man. I'm going to
Ain't nobody gonna step up and
later
speak on
on,
your
man.
behalf
Love y'all. Peace.
if you ain't been a